So our first talk is Tom Byrne. He's Director of Solutions at Avnet. So let me get his slides going here.
Well, first of all, thank you for coming. At the end of the day, the fun's out there, we're up here. Somehow you're dedicated enough to be there. If I was sitting in your chair, I'd say, who the hell's Avnet and what are they doing here? And why are they standing up here talking to me at 5 o'clock in the afternoon or 5:15 at the end of the day? Avnet is a largely business-to-business concern. We have our heritage in distribution, both electronic components and computer systems. But like many companies in the IT industry these days, we find ourselves in sort of dramatic transformation. Over the last 6 or 7 years, we've built up a large professional services business, and we've become one of the leading manufacturers of converged infrastructure in the industry. We build things like FlexPod, vBlock, and the like, and ship over 400,000 of these things this year. 400,000 a year. And so we've entered into a partnership with Redis and with IBM, who, and I don't know if anyone was in the talk that one of the gentlemen did from IBM earlier this afternoon about LSU. This thing is going to want to loop itself because of the way it was on the slide. I'm going to apologize for that in advance because I probably can't stop it from looping. But we've entered into a three-way partnership that I think puts Redis and IBM and Avnet at the edge of their comfort zone. And this was kind of an interesting path on how we got here. IBM and Redis have been talking for a while about how to extend the Redis footprints, how to take that great value prop and how to get it in more people's heads and in front of more clients. IBM's been talking about the same thing with their power hardware, and what they found is that they could really make Redis Linux Enterprise Cluster scream on their IBM's power hardware. And what they were looking for was a way to deliver that to market easily consumed, easily understood, with a larger sales force. And so what we're offering in this program is an integrated system, a couple of integrated systems of Redis's Enterprise Linux Cluster. That just rolls off my tongue, sorry. On IBM Power Hardware. Single SKU, supported in front end by Avnet, and it accomplishes sort of all the goals of that the constituents in this party had. IBM's looking for more people for ways to differentiate their power hardware. Clearly, being in the Gartner Magic Quadrant, Redis is going to help them go do that. Redis was looking for ways to get more salespeople engaged in this. The IBM salespeople will get paid for selling this device. And Avnet was looking for ways to differentiate ourselves in the distribution market, and having a higher value solution and being able to engage in the contract manufacturing was a perfect win for us. So all the people involved in the solution care. Why would you care? Why would a customer care? And the short answer is two things. It's cost effective, and it performs like a bat out of hell. Rod Hamlin at Redis wrote a blog, and we announced this. Apologies. We announced this to the market. It's kind of a soft announcement. In the last couple of weeks, IBM, Redis, and Avnet all posted blogs sort of on the intention to go do this, and we do intend to have these things in the market in the summertime. I think that means either late June or early July. Given that my company's fiscal year ends on June 30th, I'm going to bet on early July, in full disclosure there. But I think there's a reasonable value prop for clients on this, and for folks we're in the talk that IBM did at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There's a lot of detail on that. In the interest of keeping to the time, though, I want to just introduce the concept to you. Integrated systems, Redis on IBM Power. Why should you care? Why would customers care? One, we're trying to make this as easy as possible for clients to consume. And I apologize, I should have fixed that. Two, the solution will be fast and perform like no other in the industry. Three, and this graphic is intentional, there's the three of us in the partnership have already joined hands today. IBM, Redis, and Avnet, and we're about to reach out to 200 plus partners that Avnet has that are either systems integrators or hardware VAR resellers to try to expand our reach in the market. A digital marketing campaign from IBM will start very quickly, late this month, May, and we're going to roll out education and training to the sales force that Avnet leverages very quickly here. That's a North America statement. The last piece here is we do intend to plug this in globally. So one of the reasons IBM and Redis considered Avnet for the partnership is we have the ability to touch all the markets in the world that make sense to Redis and make sense to IBM. And so please keep this in mind. If there's questions you have on more detail, we're out here at the booth. And with that, Dan, I will try and honor the 5 minutes.